Hello everybody, my name is SeparatedMiles and welcome back to Prey. Now in the last episode we met with a huge typhon that, simply put, we're gonna need a bigger gun. Now we found out we can make the prototype null wave transmitter, but we don't have enough metals or synthetic materials. As I suspected, at some point that may happen. So in fact, that'll give me quite a lot. Don't need you anymore. In fact, can I get rid of half of you? Let's go through item by item. Well, actually, I can get rid of you now because I don't need you. Did I pick up any EMPs? I got them. And actually, you know, give me some of you back. There we go. Have half of it, mate. Have half. Go on, treat yourself. Actually, yeah, I'll try and keep a few of them. Actually, got all these up here. You can go. So, that being said, that should now hopefully oh, I need bloody armor as well. That's bloody fell apart. What can I actually? What can I use my neuromods on? You know, while I'm around, just, you know, shoot up. I don't know. Don't need mods, so it's literally just down to this. Walk and run without making a noise. I don't care about them anymore. I want to make this. So yeah. Where do I put this?
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder.
Oh, I remember that.
Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with
There was a weaver in there.
Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Will do. In fact, there was also a couple of neuromods, audio logs that I picked up.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that.
Didn't he say
If
that?
not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected.
Yeah, we've already seen. He said that when we met him.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
You're getting a lot bigger. Yeah. Can I get in there? Can I get in there? Cheers. Fuck you. Okay, so that's where we're at now. So we have to go to where the Weaver was, Where I figured, I might have said this, I can't remember, where the ending of the game might end up. But it's where we first saw the first Weaver. It was on the video as well, where you see it floating around. So yeah. Go to the Weaver. Destroy the Weaver. Go home. Maybe have a little bit of makeup sex with Michaela. Probably not. Let's be realistic now. We did kill her father. But then carry on. Go home. Explain. Mum and Dad, sorry I blew up your big toy station. You know, but the board of directors are dicks. You did try and send someone to kill us. You know, you're big grounded a little bit. You know, maybe turn into a little, if you're lucky, you'll be a janitor on the next Talos 2. You know, maybe, you know, people will mumble and listen to you like, oh, I remember Talos 1, I got eaten by a ginormous fucking typhoon, but we stopped it. You can see it out the window over there. And then they'll be like, aren't you the guy that fucked it up in the first place? And you'll be like, no. Then you'll carry on, maybe have some margaritas and celebrate the fact you survived another day in work after surviving, you know, an entire lifetime of hell on Talos 1, you know, and the cycle continues. In the end, you get sacked for gross misconduct. You know, if you're lucky, maybe you'll tell a toddler to fuck off or something. I don't know. The world's going to shit. Yeah, I said that.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you,
Oh.
I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
What? Come on. For once in a gaming life, can you not make things ever so easy? Right, let's go. Run around you little buggers. Fuck you guys. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you as well. Shit, I forgot you did that. Boom, 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 boom. You destroyed my fucking thing. Can I get in here yet, actually? Oh, I've already been in it. I could have sworn this place was locked. Guess I was wrong. Alright, let's go. I'm not gonna don't. Ain't nobody got time for all this. Is there anyone in there? Oh! Oh! Where the bloody hell are you? Do you mind 1 second? Thanks. Oh yeah! What's combat focus? And is it gonna change anything? First, I kinda need to find out where the fucking poltergeist went. Okay, so the poltergeist went somewhere. Yo, science operator. Smooth operator. You got anything for me? No? The sound is very unsettling. Go away. Go away. Oh, there we go. There's the Weaver. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, got rid of you. The fuck's behind me? Oh, it's you. Alright, got you. Hi! I'm gonna, you know, do some more damage, most likely, and try not to die. Thank you. Try and make a few suit repair kits. I say a few, I can probably only barely even make one. Oh, I can just about make two. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's heal up, bitches. Where have you gone? I've got Alex's arming key, and I got the thing to make it as well. Nice. Didn't need it. Because I'm a badass. I'm a cabulous motherfucker.
I can help you.
Wait. Aren't you the guy that I saved? What would happen if I literally just did that? Okay, you're just gonna carry on, and I've got no ammo. I messed that up. Which way was quicker? You had fire. I think you were still quicker. Wait. I don't have one, damn it! Well, I clearly came the right way. Dealt with that. Shit. But I've still got you to deal with, so take that. Wow, you guys are still quite functional. That's surprising. That's legit surprising.
No alien material detected.
Anymore? No? Right. Why is this door suddenly open as well?
Microgravity detected.
Let's go, guys. Right, so I'm meant to be here. Okay. It's literally beating.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Let's do it.
Normal gravity detected.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
By that logic, surely there's already blood in the water already. So, I don't know what really you're expecting from that. You know, by that logic, other organisms know we're out here. We've now got to be under the impression that there are others as well. Merely destroying a fragment of one civilization or one species, that's a fragment. There's a bigger species. We've got to, you know, do what we can to literally send... If this does send the message through this coral, that's going to be the better option in my books. Even if it ends up, like, killing me, or if it does kill the people on the station, if it's got a chance of sending things back to destroy them, then we destroy them all, if we can. Because destroying a fragment on this station when the rest will just come and fuck up Earth... Oh, shit. The rest are going to mess up Earth anyway. You know, you may as well take the sacrifice, which will... No matter which way you look at it, the possibility that you're going to die is on the table. So you may as well go out swinging and try and take down as much as you can. We're not kicking the door open to say, universe, here we are. The universe already knows, or we have to believe the universe already knows we're here. It knows we're already there. You know, you can't go around thinking they might not know we're here. They know we're here. You've got to expect the worst, then you're not surprised by something that happens. Not expect the worst, but you've got to look at everything and expect everything. Then you can't be surprised. That's my theory. That's what I would do. I look at things like that kind of logically. Logic serves purpose for that kind of... Wait, no, I said that wrong. Logic has a purpose and a place. This is the time to use logic. Winning a small fight, you know, can't guarantee you're going to win the war. If you're at war with space, space is at war with you. You know, that kind of thought process. I know exactly what I'm on about. I can't make anything else, can I? That's just a recycler. Wrong bit. Right. To the bridge. Oh, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Where am I going? I'm going to the bridge. Which is where we killed the cook. So, we'll be right back when we are at the bridge. Wow, I just noticed actually there's no like outside view, it's just all Typhon. Fair enough. There we go. Oh, you're damaged. Right.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Morgan's orders.
Nonsense. You're a machine.
Morgan,
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Yeah, we need to do that.
consider the
Fuck
risk.
off.
Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you.
He's got a point.
Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with
really.
a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Okay.
Fine. I'll do it myself. You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to
trust
propagate
you.
through the Coral and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
Yeah, let's do this. What did I do? Oh, I'm loving this. Fucking hell, that's big. Wow.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and
Oh.
a complicated one at the same time.
That's the ending.
It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
Wow. What? That was it? Okay. Well. So, I'm gonna give my feedback now of the game since this is clearly the ending. Can I not do anything? Okay. So, I loved this game. I'm gonna shift around now to see you guys. I loved this game. I'm gonna turn back to the screen. I love this game. I absolutely Oh, okay. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, this is cool. Hi, how you doing? This is cool. I'll give my feedback in the second after this scene. This is really cool. I'm enjoying this. Hello, Weaver. Oh. No! I didn't mean press that. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Now entering a hidden location. What? I'm annoyed, okay? I wanted to see that. Shit. Oh, why did I try pressing buttons? I was trying to see if there was a way for me to move round and see what was happening. But okay. Oh, hi, Alex.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null wave device.
I saved as many as I could.
Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
I'm a little bit confused. And if it's the ending I think it's going to be, I'm a bit like...
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Oh!
We spent years trying to put
flashes.
what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Wow. Okay. So that was that then. So it was all a simulation at the end. That's a bit of a cheap way out, because now it feels like none of the choices you made actually had an impact. I'm a bit annoyed by that. But I was right in thinking things earlier, same way when I wasn't going to use any of the Typhon, that was going to affect something on the ending, and I was right to do that. But yeah, that was interesting, because now it's not so much as them putting Typhon into us, it was putting us into Typhon, which is what I did. And at the end, I'm assuming at the ending is, that's how I'm reading it. They were putting Typhon into us, so the actual whole ending of that was shifted on its head, was turned upside down, on the premise of at the end of it, it was them putting it in you, and how you responded to that. You know, it was, can you bridge the gap between, or can they bridge the gap between them being human and us as aliens, and you know, vice versa. It works both ways, so that was interesting. I was going to say something on earlier in that, and I can't remember what it was. I was too busy trying to make heads or tails of it. When games suddenly turn on their head and flip it like that, I get confused quite quickly about it. You know, Bioshock Infinite, which kind of throws a whole curveball at the end, gave me an actual headache when I was watching it, because I was trying to work it out. But as I was saying, I enjoyed this game. So far in 2017, this has been the game of the year for me. I have enjoyed every little bit about it. Even if the ending was kind of a bit like, oh, it was just a dream. I've always found the ending to be cheap, kind of undermining the whole plot. But forgetting that little bit, even though it does undermine the rest of the plot, I enjoyed the plot for what it was. I loved what you had to do, what you went through. You know, it's an FPS that has choices, but it also gives you that role-playing game opportunity, which not a lot of FPSs do that are very linear, which this was, because you're deciding on what kind of character you are. Not a lot of games do that, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, by the way. This isn't, you know, this isn't just me saying this is how it is, this is where it should be. This is my opinion from my experiences, and I'm not saying this is how things are dead set. A lot of FPSs give you a choice, but they don't let you be the character. By giving us so many choices in that game, you know, at the end of it, you saw what your choices did to people, or people as it turned out, and I enjoyed that. It puts you in the crisis and lets you figure out what you would do in that crisis. I could have blown up the station. I could have let everyone die. But I was right in carrying on the people that mattered, like Michaela and Michaela, Dahl, and Igwe, like doing the oxygen bit of the Dahl at the end. I was right in doing them because they were main plot holes. They weren't side quests like the smuggling ring or the sprinkler system. So it gives you that, you know, it instills in you that some of these are actually quite important that you need to do. But yeah, you know, at the start of the year 2017, I did Resident Evil. That was a good game on itself, but it's Resident Evil. I'm kind of used to it as a person, as a fan of that franchise. Prey, loved everything about it. It was refreshing to play an FPS kind of RPG that wasn't so open world like it was with Skyrim, and not Skyrim's an FPS, but you get what I mean. RPG like Fallout, even though this is made by the exact same people who did them two games. You know, Bethesda, again, in my opinion, knocking it right out the ballpark. Can't wait for it. In fact, one of the next 3 games I'm going to play is going to be Doom, another Bethesda game. But yeah, 2017, my game of the year. I am like, we've still got another god load of months left yet, but so far, loving this game. The pros definitely outweigh the cons. The level design was great. It forces you to use your mind. You know, using the glue gun. The glue gun wasn't so much a great mechanic, but when you get to use it to get all to different areas, that's when it does become a good mechanic in that respect. Wasn't the best, but it was good. You know, and then with the music was very good at provoking kind of like humanity in you. You're going through some bits and you're finding out some bits, and it played that little like guitar strum and became very mellow, and you kind of like, yeah, these are people. These are actual people here with feelings, and it's like people are losing things, people have lost their lives, and you're hearing the important parts of their story, their life. And you know, it wasn't too kind of like heavy metal, it wasn't so bad in your face music, blah 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 music. It was just very metal music that was in the background to help promote the story, and just not as a soundtrack there to kick-assery. You know, again with the level design, the area design, I liked that if you saw somewhere, you could get to that place with the glue gun. In like during one of the breaks between one of the episodes in the lobby, I went all the way to the top, because you know Bethesda like throwing little Easter eggs in areas and whatnot. There wasn't anything there. Obviously, you'd have seen it by now if there was. But yeah, it was that idea of, again, like they did it the very same in Skyrim, essentially. If you can see it, you can go to it. So spot on with that. The weapon selection and the combat, I would say were right for what the game was. You know, in a lot of FPS games, this wasn't combat based as much as what you'd think, despite it being an FPS with guns. This put you in the position of you're literally just a scientist. You know, almost everyone knows how to use a handgun and a shotgun. It's kind of instilled in us now as generic, like media we see all the time. But in most games, you'll get like a rocket launcher, a bazooka. That's a fucking saying, Miles, you twat. You know, a machine gun. You know, or a kick-ass melee weapon. What did I get? Literally just a handgun, a pistol, a stun gun, which are very kind of mediocre stuff, like security level stuff. Then a Q-beam, which is a science weapon, which I'm a scientist. So that works with that. You know, it put you in that position of vulnerability. Like, you're just a scientist. You're not like Elazar, who was, you know, head of security and whatnot, trained to do combat. You're literally a scientist. So again, congrats on that. But, you know, overall, I've gushed on it a lot enough. Great game. I would seriously recommend this game for people to go play. I know some people that I've spoken to have gone out and played it. Good on you guys. You know, enjoy the game. I had fun with this game. This games are designed to have fun. I had fun. All is good. So let's see if I can find... Oh yeah, ignore that playtime. Some bits, it's like I have time between episodes, and some of it was catching up and making sure I did things right. So it brings us to here. Was there nothing I can do to go watch the credits? Oh, that is so annoying. I guess, actually. Well, let me go watch the credits. Because I want to see the credits. I remember roughly where we got up to. So I will bring us back to where them credits ended. See you in a minute, guys.
What's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense. You're a machine. An ill-conceived one. Morgan would never... You tricked him. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu. Circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan.
The idea of a real Morgan is fiction.
There's got to be an override.
Please step away from the terminal.
Okay.
You've left me no choice.
So, the idea of a real Morgan is fiction. Okay, that actually makes a bit of sense now that I've watched it. Huh. Fucking nightmare. Those were a very good like idea as well. I enjoyed the nightmare because it's literally they come up and it's like, oh god, I gotta deal with this now. I do enjoy the music. It's so mellow. So nothing else happened at the end of them credits, you know, and I'm just going to take us into the ending scene. I don't need to see that again. I just want to say I really enjoyed this game, and thank you to everyone who watched the entire playlist, like 29 episodes long. It was a long series. I've kind of learned to keep the episodes a little bit longer, so the series is a bit shorter. You know, I'm still learning as I go. Still a bit of a new thing to me, but I enjoyed it. I've learned as well, this is probably going to be my last console game, unless it's a console exclusive. Or there's a reason that I'm going to be getting it, unless there is a specific reason I need to get it on console, like maybe a multiplayer. Probably going to try PC, because I can do more editing-wise as well. Like, there was so many times that I thought, oh, this could be a great editing moment, and I can't do it because at the moment I'm capturing this all on my capture card. So obviously, like, everything you see here comes with everything, like, you know, here, you know, all of this here, it all comes out as one folder. So hence why, you know, there's a bit of few desync issues and whatnot, but that's going into stuff you don't really need to know. But I just want to say, like, thank you for watching the whole thing. And, yeah. That was Prey. But that's all I've got time for now. So, if you enjoyed it, I'll see you in the next video. But for now, Miles.